Hey, Katie, just going over some basics here. This is John. We spoke earlier on the phone. Just going to go over some things briefly so you can get a better understanding of what we're providing and what can be done for your website. So, just a few basic terms. When you put a phrase like this into Google, that's called a keyword. Um, and when we look at what that brings when you type that in, we see the map pack right here. This is actually separately ranked from these, which is your organic searches. So that while this plays a factor in getting leads, so do these obviously. So these get ranked by putting more entries in directories across the internet. It can be any number of directories. It could be Yellow Pages. It could be um, Yelp, Bing, in any kind of business directory. Um, the more you have, the higher ranked you'll get, as long as it's relevant to your web page, your business. It also reviews um, and your pictures that are associated with the profile itself. So if we look real quick, won't waste too much of your time here. The photos in here that matters. Not a whole lot, but a decent amount. So we'll go back to the core of it, which is the organic searches and the ads. The ads usually show up first because that's what people are paying for. And if I remember correctly, I thought I saw one of your ads pop up here at one point. So I'm guessing um, you are running a Google ad campaign. We can talk about that in more detail if you want to go forward with this. I know you were asking for pricing, and we might be able to figure that out at the end of this video, but we might have to go into greater detail because I will need to know what you expect and what kind of numbers you expect and what you'd want, what you can handle, and all those sorts of things. So um, we're going to go down here and look at one of your competitors, epoxyflooringdenver.com. And again, this keyword right here is what brought this up. So this is the first thing that showed up. We're going to take our analytics tool and look at your website versus their website and see what's going on. Let's see, go back here at the overview. And if we'll take a look here, they have 158 backlinks and 26 organic keywords. Now, their organic traffic is not that great, but that's really good because these guys are very beatable for that keyword that they're ranking on. We'll look at organic keywords here and see what they're ranking for. And I feel very optimistic about ranking your website. I think it'd be very easy to do. But first, we'll go over what they have. So, Epoxy Flooring Denver, there's 40 people searched for that term in the past month, and that was updated February 10th. So, that was from January 10th to February 10th. There are 40 people that searched for that term. They are number 2 in that on Google. For that, it actually was 1, I think, or just changed recently. But we saw that when we clicked on it. So epoxy floor coatings, there's a 20 volume. They're number 4. Epoxy flooring Denver, 40 with a 2. There's plenty of keywords here. Now they're lower volume, but they're easy keyword difficulty. So it'd be easy to rank up these terms in your website as long as you had them in your website, and we can move that up rather fast. I would think. Not I would think. I would know. So if we keep looking here, they don't have too much beyond probably those first 10. But again, it's clear here. There's plenty of volume, plenty of people looking for services that you provide, and even more importantly, I saw that you provide countertop services too. And I wanted to show you this concrete countertops Denver. That keyword term has been searched 150 times right here, and has a keyword difficulty of 2, which means it's super easy to rank for it. 150 people searched for that in the past month, or whatever the renew date was when Google reset that. There is plenty to get here. The thing is, it all depends on maybe a possible remodel of your website and the content therein. Google, when it looks for websites that it ranks, usually needs 150 words on the, or I'm sorry, 1,500 words on the front page, 500 words on each subsequent page, and needs those keywords worked into it in a way that makes sense. It's not going to just rank some website that has, epoxy floor coating Denver, you know, written down 50 times on the front page. It knows the difference. So you got to have good content written, and we'll do a comparison of your website here just to show you what's going on. Which you do have pretty decent traffic here. It's actually saying that you get 20 organic traffic a month. So you're getting 20 people to click on your website at the very least. And usually that's about a 10% success rate with jobs. So generally speaking, you get about 10% of the organic traffic that you're bringing into your website. Now, the thing to note here is your domain authority, or domain rating. Sorry, uh, it's a big fat zero, and that's because Google doesn't like something about the backlinks that you're supplying to your for your website. Now, when we talked about keywords, in which you have a lot here, and we can see your rankings, uh, you're in the 60s, 40s, 50s, with the exception of some very specific terms. Well, concrete flooring Denver, you're number 5, and you're at number 13. So you're doing some good stuff here, and you're at 65 here, and now you're 19. Oh no, I'm sorry. You're 19 now, and you are at 84. So huge increase there, but that's for FX Concrete. I don't know how much that's going to bring you. That seems more like a general term, or a specific company. Uh, Concrete Staining Denver, doing good. Pretty good there. You're number 10. And we can go down the line here further and further. You're doing all right in some regards. There could be some tailoring here and some fixing, and I think that's what we can provide for you. You just have to we just have to take a look at some pricing and see what you'd want to do in the future. If we take a look, oh right, I want to talk to you about backlinks. Backlinks here provide power to your keywords. So backlinks themselves are you putting your website on different websites, whether it's a directory or not, whether it's commenting on a blog somewhere and adding your website. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. But what matters is that you're connecting your website to other websites that matter in regards to your business. And what I mean by that is the relevance they have to your business. So you can't just do concrete flooring for, let's say, an ice rink, or something of that matter, something that doesn't really mean much. And if you didn't do any business with a business, if you didn't do any flooring for a business, and you attached your website to it, it's not going to give you any power, and it's not going to power those links. So something about what you're doing, Google doesn't like, and that's why you're not getting a good domain rating. So that's part of it, but also the strength of your links. So if you are interested in a little bit further details about this, and you want to go into to depth more, we can do that. I'd be happy to. I would like to know what you're expecting, what kind of business you can handle, those sorts of things, and we could go over pricing packages. The important thing to note is we do also do ad campaigns that are very, very well targeted and will guarantee business coming in. So normally what we would do for our pricing packages is do a month of that ad campaign, start bringing in some immediate success, and then while we're doing that, start backlinking so we can get your website at the top when people search for you, not just in their face with ads all the time. Because sometimes those work, but our methods are proven to work and have worked. So we will get you leads starting out, but while we're doing that, we'll be powering your website up so you won't have to do ads anymore. So if you want to give a call back, you can. I'd love to speak with you further about things. You can reach me at my cell number is 937-903-8766. And again, it's a pleasure speaking with you. I hope to hear from you soon.